Man, it's crazy to see it bronzed. Got the Hirachi 2Ks on. Okay, I'll get to my speech. God, this is incredible. Yeah, I feel really lucky that I've been able to stand in front of you and share my memories and with jersey retirements and big games and final games. This does feel different. So I'll start by saying that. And I do want to say also that none of this gets done without so much help, so much vision. So thank you to Todd Leiweke, Sam Holloway, Haywan Tashomi, and Morgan Littlefield, to Eric Pettigrew and Brad Myers, Mayor Harrell, former Governor Inslee, current Governor Ferguson, the City Council. Love you guys for this. And of course, my Storm family, everyone in the front office, everyone who works for the Storm, past, present, current, but of course the ownership group, Lisa Brummel, Jenny Gilder, Dawn Trudeau, Alicia Valvanis, president. Special shout out to you, Dawn. You were with me step by step. There you are. Garrett's Popcorn, we'll always have that. To Nike, who literally never misses when it comes to making an important day even more special. That curtain, the whole presentation, and really all the support they've given me my whole career. A very, very special thank you to the Roblat Amory studio for bringing this all to life. Julie, Itamar, Omni, Karen, and the entire team. This process was interesting and really fun, and it was so incredible every time I went to the studio to walk in. And I mean, it was weird to see yourself in clay form, but it was like with every little tweak, it just became more and more me until finally I was underneath it and I was like, oh, that's my nose. And I was like, oh, that's definitely my hair. So I did want to start by just telling you guys why I chose this pose, because you do get to choose. I was thinking pull-up jump shot, passing, what do I want? But some fun little fact about my career that maybe some of you know, maybe not. My very first points in the WNBA at Key Arena as a rookie were on a layup. My very final points in the WNBA were at Climate Pledge on a layup. Not really known for those. Not really known for those layups, but it's actually something that means a lot to me. So this feels very full circle. Plus, I knew Lenny was going to be playmaking off the dribble. We needed someone to, give that assist. Someone had to finish it off. Congratulations to Lenny Wilkins as well. I really want to move this. Okay. 23 years ago, I stepped off a plane in Seattle as a 21-year-old kid from New York, fresh out of college, wondering what my life was going to be like. The WNBA had just finished its 5th season, the Storm just its 2nd, and the Pacific Northwest couldn't have been further from all that I knew. Today I'm standing here looking at a statue of myself, and honestly, that 21-year-old would never have believed this moment was possible or that Seattle would become everything she didn't know she needed. This statue, it's not just an honor, it's history. Honestly, Swin, I couldn't have said it better. First of all, it's so amazing to see all my former teammates, friends, former coaches, to have you guys travel out here. It is true, I don't tell anybody anything ever, not even my mom. I win stuff and they get so mad at me because they read it in the newspaper. But to have you guys here, I hope you know how much it means to me. But this statue goes well beyond just myself. Like I said, it's not just an honor, it's history. I'm the first player to ever have a statue built, and that fact both humbles me and fills me with pride, not just for me, but for what this represents for women's basketball, for every young girl who will walk past this statue and think that maybe it could be her someday, and every young boy who's gonna do the same thing. That means a lot. People keep asking me what it feels like to be the first, and the truth is I never set out to be the first at anything, but if being the first means that I won't be the last, if this statue means that 20 years from now there'll be statues of other WNBA greats, some are in this audience, and players whose names we don't even know yet, then I'm proud to be the first. But this statue doesn't just belong to me, it belongs to Seattle. It belongs to every fan who believed in women's basketball when the rest of the world wasn't paying attention. It belongs to every teammate who trusted my passes, every coach who had the belief to put the ball in my hands at the end of games, and every person who made Climate Pledge Arena and Key Arena before it feel like home for over 2 decades. To the Storm fans, the Storm crazies, Swin gave you that name. Do you even know that? Swin gave you guys the Storm crazies. You're the most loyal fan base in sports. You showed up, again, when women's basketball needed champions. You filled arenas. You wore our jerseys with pride. And you made Seattle the gold standard for supporting women's sports. You also have some serious influence. It's like you chant 1 more year, I come back. You demand a statue, I get one. This literally exists because you believed it should. To the Storm organization, again, the ownership group that I'm now honored to be a part of. You didn't just draft a player in 2002, you invested in a dream, and you never stopped believing in what we could build together. You gave me more than a job. You gave me an identity, a purpose, and a platform to be exactly who I was meant to be. And to this incredible, incredible city that embraced me from day one, a point guard from Long Island, made her feel like she'd been here her whole life. Thank you for 21 of the most incredible years. Seattle, you taught me that home isn't just where you're from, it's where you choose to build something meaningful, and we built something so special here. This legacy is now bronze. This is what this means to me. It means no one can rewrite the story or diminish what women's basketball means to this city. This statue will stand here long after we're gone, and I hope it tells a simple story, that greatness isn't about being perfect, it's about being persistent, that you can be true to yourself and still achieve extraordinary things, and then when a city believes in you, anything is possible. And to every young player, again, who will walk past this statue, your dreams are valid, even when other people don't understand them. And remember, the best careers aren't measured just by what you achieve, but by who you become along the way. I came to Seattle as Sue Bird, the basketball player. I'm leaving as Sue Bird, the Seattleite. And this statue will make sure that a piece of me stays in this city forever, just like the city will always be a part of me. And when you inevitably see a little bird poop on my shoulder, don't worry about it. Just consider it family checking in and reminding me where home is. Thank you, Seattle, for everything. Thank you.